Hey y'all, it's Z, and today we're going to be doing some geocaching. And if you're not familiar with what that is, it's basically an app where people can hide treasure, I guess is the best way to put it, all around the world for other people to then go and find. So we're going to see what I can find around my city today. Let's get to it. I'm not trying to text and drive, but I don't know if y'all can see back behind me there was a sheriff where the first catch was. So we're gonna skip that one. And yeah, we're going to the next one. Alright y'all, we just arrived to the first catch of the day, and apparently it's somewhere in these woods over here. So let's see what we're getting ourselves into. Alright y'all, according to the description of the catch, it's somewhere back here by a tree. And unfortunately for us, this terrain right here with all the sticks and twigs does not look fun to traverse through, but let's see what we can find. Alright y'all, we're about to traverse in this treacherous terrain here. Got the handy dandy Crocs on. Probably wasn't the best idea for this, but we're gonna figure it out. I think it's got to be near one of these trees. There was not a big description on this catch, as there isn't a lot in my area. One geocacher did a leap year catch where he just put the same description for each one of them in hopes that, I guess, some catchers can find them without any description or any type of clue. So that's the fun that we're having for our first catch of the day. Hopefully I don't slip and die. This seems suspicious, but it's nothing new. Let's see, I like to look down at the bottoms too, just to make sure. I found some catches in some very interesting places before, some very difficult places before. Whew. But no luck on that tree. Let's head to this next one over here. See if we can find one. Alright, none of these trees in this area look to be promising, so let's check over here. I always think these are like just sticking in a hole in the tree, which would be a really good idea for a catch if somebody wants to steal that. Oh, look what we found, y'all. I think that's it. Let's see. I mean, honestly, this was a pretty good place for a catch. Let's open it up and see what's inside. This is literally 2 bottle caps screwed together. Like, how much more creative can you be? So this one's definitely probably not gonna have much in it, but it does have a log, and somebody did put a bag over the log to prevent it from getting wet, which is awesome. Well, that was a very interesting first catch of the day. A little bit of a traverse through the freaking forest here, but honestly awesome, because this is so small and nobody's coming back here to see what it is, except for the people that know. We know. So let's put it back for somebody else to find right where we found it, and let's log this catch and see what else we can find. I forgot to mention the funnest part, trying to get out of here. So all of these branches and bushes right here have some type of thorn on it, but you know what? YOLO. Oh God! Made it out alive, barely. Definitely got a little bit scathed. Hold on. Oh, look at this. The things I do for YouTube and just in general, because I probably would have done that in regular life anyway. Also, y'all see this basketball hoop right here? I always keep a ball in my car, so let's go shoot some while we're here.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Well, I know not to quit my day job and become a professional basketball player. And I'm really sweaty and tired. So that probably wasn't a great idea. But let's go to the next catch, why don't we? You always gotta throw a little bit of shameless promo out there. Don't hate for it. So I just pulled up the location of the second geocache of the day, and it is right next to the road. Not a very busy road, which is why I chose one of these. And a lady is currently walking right where we need to go. So we're gonna be sitting here a minute. Geocache location is over there by those trees, and a lady was walking from over there to there she goes now. So just so you don't think I'm lying, but let's go check it out. All right, y'all, we're approaching the trees where it says the geocache is, and now we're just gonna look for anything that seems out of the ordinary. I believe we freaking found it right off the bat. Look at us go, y'all. And there's some stuff in here. Oh my gosh, let's check it out. So that was the easy find, which is great compared to what we had to deal with last time. Let's see. So of course, here goes your little log that you're supposed to write your name and stuff on, or your geocache tag or whatever that you found it. And the prize that they have in there is a, oh my gosh, there's a muggle coming, but we're gonna act like we know what we're doing right now. So there's a little, they never talk about how embarrassing this is to be out in public by yourself, acting like you're doing something wrong, but you're not. Anyways, he went around the corner, so thank God. There's a stop sign right here too, so that just makes it even worse. But there's a little binder clip, paper clip, whatever you want to call it. And then there's 2 pennies. Actually, 3 pennies. I lied. You know, that's cool. All right. I don't really need any of those items, so we're gonna keep it there for the next person. Close this up. A lot bigger container this time, which I love. I find so many catches that are just like tiny. And it takes the fun out of like the treasure hunting aspect of geocaching. But not all geocaches are made equal. So we're gonna put this back where it goes and let somebody else find it. And all right, let's put it right back where we found it, in this little hole. It did have some of this debris stuff hiding it, so that way it's not as noticeable. And let's leave it for the next person. We're gonna log this catch and then we're going to the next one. All right, well, that was a fun one, a very easy one. It's nice to have a quick and easy catch after a more challenging one. But we're gonna log this one and then see which other ones are close to us. All right, y'all, the next catch is actually right down the street, so let's head there and check it out. All right, it says that the catch is somewhere over here. We are on the side of the road, so we're gonna hit our flashers and let's go see if we can find it. So we're parked right here. The catch is somewhere in this tree line area. I'm assuming it's either gotta be right here by the stop sign or right there by the telephone pole, because there's nothing else that it really could be on that makes sense. But let's go check it out, why don't we? So my first thought is probably this sign. It just makes the most sense to me. But it doesn't look like there's anything out of place on it. Sometimes the screws or the bolts will be a catch. I hope that's not the catch up there. Oh, that's a hornet's nest. Oh no, no thank you. Let's maybe crush this a little bit. See if there's something around it. Oh, look right there, y'all. We found another one. This one was a good one. I figured it had to be down here. This is a little bit smaller than the one we first got, but let's look inside and see what we got. All right, so this is our third catch of the day. Let's open it up. And so there again is just a little logbook, protected from the elements. And there's nothing else inside of this one, but that's all right. We still had a fun time finding it. And we are gonna go put it back for the next person to find. All right, right, now let's put the catch back right where we found it, back in there, and kind of push up the weeds around it to make it a little bit more fun and exciting for the next person. And all right, we are good. Let's log it and find the next catch. All right, that catch was awesome. That was our third catch of the day. We're gonna log it real quick and then we're gonna look for our next spot. We're here now, and let's see what we can find. So we are parked over there. I believe the catch is somewhere in this guardrail. Normally when it's alongside of a road like this, it's always in the guardrail. So let's do some searching and see what we can find. From past experiences, I know normally that they'll be like in this type of thing over here, because this is an opening back here. If I can show y'all a little bit. Some people have hooks hanging out, so it'll be easier to find. Others don't, but let's see if we're able to locate this one today, y'all. It also doesn't help that this part of the path is clear, but the part where we need to go is not. But no worries, we've traversed earlier in the day. We can traverse later in the day as well. Let's see if it's back here. Nope, we're down a little bit further. Nope, let's try the next one. Ooh. I don't even want to get in that one, to be honest with y'all. Let's see what we can find out here. All right, y'all, after a good bit of searching, I was not able to find this one. So we're gonna have to log this one as a did not find, which sucks. I was reading the activity on it as well, and it really hasn't been found since 2020 or 2021. And the last couple catchers before us didn't find it either. So it's gonna be unfortunate, but we are gonna go to one last catch since this one was a dud. And we're gonna jump out of this bush of crap over here. But let's get back to the car, and we're gonna log this one real quick, and we're gonna see what the next closest one is, y'all. Because we are not ending on a fat goose egg. All right, y'all, well, that did kind of suck, but unfortunately it does happen with stuff like this, because especially if, you know, muggles see that people are coming to a specific area all the time, they kind of catch on, and then they don't want a bunch of people kind of invading their space, so I understand. But I did find another catch that's close to us, so let's go check that one out. All right, y'all, we just arrived at our last catch of the day, and it is at an abandoned car wash. I really think this is such a cool scenery. It has such a cool vibe to it. It looks like this has been abandoned for a long time. So before we get into it, I just kind of want to show y'all a little bit of what it looks like around here. I'm definitely excited to go look for the catch. And this is definitely somewhere that I would probably like to record a future video for something. I don't know yet, but stay tuned for that. But this is so cool, you guys. I don't ever have an opportunity to look at something abandoned like this. Look at this. This is where the cars will go through the automated wash. And all of it looks so decrepit and old and worn down. Yeah, this is so cool. For sure. This is the back of the parking lot. This is where the catch is actually hidden, but I had to show y'all that. But let's go find this catch now. All right, y'all, so there's two poles like this, one over here on this side of the parking lot and one over there. It's really dark out, but you can kind of see it in the light. It definitely looks like the cache is more towards over here on the location on the app, But we basically have a 50-50 shot because I don't think it's anywhere back there beyond in the woods, which you can barely see, but I'm gonna go with this one and let's see if we're right, y'all. It's gonna be a little bit harder for me to open this with one hand. Right, and it looks like we are wrong. Man, y'all, only me would have a 50-50 shot and get it wrong, but at least now we kind of know where it is, so let's go see what we can find over here. All right, well, let's hope that it is in this one. Definitely looks like it's in there, but that's definitely an ant's nest. Let's kick it away with our feet. Oh Lord, y'all, that is crazy. Let's see how we want to go about doing this. I'm trying to get it with my foot. Alright. Let that go down. Got this out. And those are fire ants, y'all. With a lot of, I don't even freaking know what they have. But we secured the bag of the geocache and let's find out what's in it. All right, y'all, hope you can see me because I can't see myself right now. I can't do flash on a video with the front facing camera, but we did find it. We did have a 50-50 shot. I did kind of mess it up, but we're not gonna talk about it, but let's see what's inside, why don't we? And it appears to just be another log inside, unfortunately, but at least we found it, you know? At least we didn't end with a goose egg, a no-go like we were going to with that last catch. So I'm gonna roll this scroll back up and we're gonna rehide it for the next person, but I am gonna rehide it under the other pole just because I don't want somebody to have to deal with that mess of the fire ants, because that was kind of scary and disgusting, and we don't want to mess up the ants, you know, nest, because we decided to put something like this there. But let's go hide it for the next person and let's end the day, y'all. All right, this is the pole that we first chose. Let's put this back under here where somebody else can find it and not have to deal with the ants nest. So we're gonna go, well, there's some ants under here. I don't know if y'all can see, there's a little bit, but there's not a whole nest. So we're gonna put it right there and put it back. And now it's there for somebody else to find, y'all. All right, y'all, we're gonna log that catch and then we're gonna end out the geocaching for today. We did 5 catches. We found 4 of the 5, which is honestly an awesome percentage. 80%, you can't beat that. But I had a great time today and I'm glad that y'all got to come along with me. I did have one catch that I didn't film because it was just in a highly populated area and some of the footage didn't record the way I wanted it to, but all these other ones were awesome. And I definitely want to do this again and make this a series on my channel. But thank y'all so much for watching me and coming back and see me next time with the next thing that I do, the next challenge I do, the next fun thing that I do. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.